Hello guys, today we are going to be doing a video in Playing Crazy as of 2026, May 30th, or June 1st actually, how to build a custom GBU61/62 jdam. It will be able to power itself, though may not be fast. It is controlled via WASD. It can quite pack a punch. It could pierce through at least a block if you really want to. It does have a camera. And then also an gm65D. Same setup, but more TNT. This will be our test plane. I will be making a pod, or for simple terms, a targeting pod that will follow your mouse movement. So as you point your mouse at it, that will track the target, which would be my lab rat. So this is just a test plane. You don't have to put it on. You don't have to build this. This is just my test plane that I use. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is the targeting pod. It moves 150 degrees back, 180 degrees all around, with all around coverage, but the rear. And also, you may be wondering why the missile may not work. The AGMs is because they are ball joint. You need to press a key, otherwise they will follow your mouse. And sometimes the camera can be a bit iffy. You do have to try to experiment with them. And then also if you want to and you get close enough, and you don't actually have to stop your plane, but I like to, start up the engines for jdamn. Release. Darn, it didn't work. And then if that doesn't work, drop 2. Our lab rat here. As you can see, it does massive amounts of damage. And then for all of y'all wondering, this will require quite a bit. You may add explosives to the sides, extra explosives, extra bombs and everything. And then also in the future, if you want any more updates such as hellfires, you can mount it on basically any plane, though it does take quite the space, as you can see. It does require some compression blocks. Oh, didn't mean to delete that. So yeah, you want to turn all of these to can collide off and transparent, yes. And then as you could see, if we test the AGMs now, let's just drop those, they're not needed. Then we will launch our AGM, and they do use a turbine engine. Launch. Up. 3. I think it doesn't like me. Yeah, it doesn't like me. Oh, I need to add a camera. Darn. Keep forgetting to add a camera. So make sure they're set to your keybinds. Third person, make sure. Otherwise, they're just gonna go kapoof, not work. Then also, the camera can be very iffy at times. The jdams will not be needed. The targeting pod may work in certain conditions, but for it to work using the missiles, you will need to launch them within a specific range and be within a specific range. Otherwise, the missile will just hover in circles and do basically nothing. And of course, it doesn't want to launch. Of course. Let's retry that again. Drop the jdams. Take off. So now start up engines. So I will be launching. You have to be quite close. I would launch now. Missile should track. They are a bit iffy. I do recommend you have your camera set up in there. You would want to track them. Make sure you're super close, otherwise the missile will just hover in circles. Bam. Missed that one. That's okay though. Launch the other one. They will deal damage. I'm just not used to this plane. Oh, I guess it wanted to fling me. So without further ado, let's build them. So you could build your plane. I recommend it being at least 10, 11 blocks wide. First off, the jdam. You'll start with the nose. You'll go to the gears. Scroll down to PvP weapons. Get a cutter. I recommend placing it horizontally. Keep self-protect on. Go to the light bulb. Grab a camera. Make sure it's facing the right way so it's not inverted. Then this would be jdam 1, so obviously 1, third person. Then you will build 2 blocks of TNT behind it. Set the controls to 1 in these settings. Then hit, if you don't already know, hit C. Then go to another block V and it copies it. Then go to wings, get a control surface. Flip it upside down so the arrow's like this. Place it right there. Go to propulsion. Grab a jet engine. Set the keys to, I personally do 1 and control. Keypad 1. And if you don't have keypad 1, I'm not really sure since they do involve quite a bit of controls. Then you'll grab a control surface 1 by 1. Place it so it's just like so. Make sure the arrow's facing in the right direction as well. Then you want to go to blocks, get a half wedge down 1 by 1. Place it just like so. Then build 2 half blocks. Then go into the gears again, grab a motor 2. Build it on both sides like so. Then scroll up to compress blocks. Make sure it's facing down like this. Grab a wing panel 1 by 1 and place 1 on both. And for control surfaces, grab a control surface 1 by 1. Make sure it's facing outwards so it's not facing the wrong way when extended. The left control panel will be set to A and D. The right one be set to DA. The vertical stabilizer, which is this thingy, would be set to E and Q for yaw left and right. This is pitch, no, not pitch, roll left and right. Then you want to grab a delta wing 1 by 1, rotate it so it looks like so. Grab a control surface 1 by 1, set it right there, set the controls to W and S for up and down, pitch. Then if you want to be fancy, you could cover up the internals of it so it just looks better. Then, for the motor 2s, Z and X, set the speed to 5, max torque 1000, tolerance 20, max angle would be 75, I found that's the best angle. Make sure it's set to servo and toggle. copy, paste it, and flip the controls so the wings don't go in the same direction, obviously. Then to mount it, you would take 2 disconnectors, face them down like this. So then the wings can't rotate if you accidentally press it. And that's the jdam. Then for the AGM, it's quite easy. Grab a cutter, face it horizontal. Make sure it's at least 2 blocks above the ground. Grab a camera, make sure it's facing correctly. 3 third person. Then grab an explosive block, place 3 of them. Then set the key to 3, blast pressure 2500, impact speed to 50, arm key, and on impact. Then copy it for these 3. And the reason why you want to do arm key is so that if you fly into something where the missile turns into you, it doesn't explode and killing you. Then you want to get a ball joint, which is located in the gear at the very bottom. That little line you see right here, you want to make sure it's facing back of the plane or missile, whatever you use. Tap on it. Use T for the first one, max angle to 0, max torque to 3000, and mouse control. Then if you want, you could place a jet engine, super rocket, rocket, propeller, it doesn't really matter. Set the increase power to 3, decrease power to control. Then build it like so. And boom, you got yourself a jdam and a guided missile. Build however you like, however many you like. And also, if you want to add additional firepower and blast power, you go into compress blocks, place them like this. Make sure it's 3 blocks above the ground, so you can do this. And make sure it's on both sides so it's even. Then you could just fill the entire plane with TNT, or jdam, I should say. Make sure it has the correct controls, and you got yourself an improved jdam. Make sure this is set to this, so it looks better, along with these. Set them can collide off and transparent on. And if you do it correctly, it should look like this. Then for the targeting pod, it's a bit, yeah, definitely complex. So to start with that, you want to get a motor 2. Make sure it's at least 10 blocks above the ground, or I should say 6. Get a motor 2. Make sure it's just like so. Set the speed to 2. Max torque, tolerance, angle 180. Don't put servo or toggle because then you won't be able to look around. Then extend 2 cylinders out. Wrong way. Then go back into compress blocks. Make sure it goes 4 rows down so it's 2, the motor 2. Then you will want to place one like so. This does get a bit confusing, so. Then grab it like this. Then put the second motor 2, 1 block out. Same controls except max angle 135. Then grab yourself a camera. Set it right there. I put it to T for targeting pod. Then you can grab a half ball. Turn it into glass. Who cares? It's your decision. You're the one making it. 111194 for the color code. If you want, you can do any other color code. Surround it. Then grab a text, make sure it's the invisible one, put it just like so. Set text size to 1 and put dash so it doesn't look like nothing. Then for these guys, you want to set it to 0, can collide off, transparent on. Set it for all of these, but not this. And you want all of these can collide off and transparent on. And if you do it correctly, it should look like so. If you want, you can add the little line. It just shows where you're aiming. So yeah, that's the whole tutorial. See y'all in the next video. Honey Badger out. And shout out for, where is his name? I can't see him. Colton, for helping me and giving me the design idea for a guided bomb. Thank you. Honey Badger is out.